Greetings, YouTube. I wanted to take the time to make a video today outlining my concern for an update in the next quote-unquote amount of bug fixes for Marvel Contest of Champions. You see, I have featured a couple videos on my channel, and I've seen several videos, or several potential videos, I should say, that were sent to me over the course of several months. I mean, how long has it been since Ant-Man and the Wasp was in theaters, right? A pretty dang long time. So Wasp as a champion has been in the game for a good while now, and I actually am fortunate enough to have a 6-star Wasp on my roster. Now, I have never considered ranking this champion up to rank 2, even though I love putting her in the synergy with my 6-star and 5-star Ghost. She makes Ghost so much better, and they are the power duo of females on my 6-star roster. But here's the deal. I've heard from you, YouTube, several of you, who've said that you love Wasp, and even though you call her a bit of a glass cannon because her health's pretty small, right? 16,542. If you were to compare that to, say, my 5-star Archangel at rank 4, Archangel's health is 21,000. So Wasp does not have a lot of health, but Wasp does have impressive attack, impressive crits, and most importantly, passive stun ability. This passive stun ability is what makes Wasp so good, so impressive, and so valuable even in Alliance War against stun-immune war bosses. And I have seen and featured KOs on war bosses featuring this unique mechanic. This has been around since Wasp was released. This is not news. Unless you're Kabam and you are now saying that Wasp's passive stun on stun-immune opponents is in need of being taken away. I know of at least 4 summoners who have messaged me this year bragging about their Wasp abilities because they took their Wasp to rank 2 as a 6-star, and 6-star Wasp can cause some amazing damage. And on top of that, they're 5-star at least to rank 4, but I've seen plenty of 565 Wasps as well. These summoners took up this champ with the belief that it was not a bug, literally, pun intended, that the passive stun on stun-immune opponents was a thing. This is one of the things that made Wasp so valuable. And I am not even going to pretend to tell you that I can understand right now passive versus active. I think Kabam has this ultra shady thing called passive abilities that when it benefits them, and you can't say heal block an opponent because it's passive, and so you negate even stealing buffs like Loki, for example, who's gone down in value, or you can't heal block a champion that has, say, the Nick Fury ability to regenerate all the way back to 100% no matter what heal block you put on the champion. That is what we call pro Kabam because it makes the fight longer, it makes the fight harder, and it actually nerfs champions' abilities that traditionally negate active versus passive mechanics. But in this case, the active versus passive mechanic is a pro player benefit because it takes nodes that are designed to be frustrating like stun immunity and makes them more achievable in the duration of a fight, especially a Alliance Quest or Alliance War fight that is timed for 3 minutes or less. So, here's the deal, YouTube. I am a firm believer that this community does ask quite often and probably too often for rank down tickets. The joke is, if the game's down for 30 seconds, rank down tickets. Where's our rank down ticket? But in this case, there are just too many people I know, and if I know of them, that's just got to be a small sample size and reflection of the community as a whole, that have taken up Wasp partially because of this passive stun ability. And if she gets nerfed in this way and can't do this anymore, you have negated a huge reason why summoners have spent a lot of money on rank up materials to take her up. And those summoners deserve rank down tickets. And for those of you out there who might say, well, Prof, you're just trying to benefit yourself. All right, my 6-star Wasp, as I just said, is at rank 1. The rank down ticket would not affect me. And my 5-star Wasp is going to stay regardless because of synergy purposes at rank 3. And Even if I was to get a rank down ticket, I would not use it on her. I would ignore it because I like having Wasp at rank 3 for the sake of my arena teams and the 5-star featured arena especially. So I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this video for the people who took their 6-star Wasp to rank 2 and are beyond upset, as they should be, or say their 5-star Wasp to rank 5. Now, we saw with She-Hulk that even when the rank down tickets were offered, she was still really good, and several people chose to ignore them and keep them there. So I'm not saying Wasp is going to go from this OP champ to this wet noodle, quote-unquote, but I am saying that a good amount of her utility from the people I've heard from, particularly in Alliance War, is gone, and they should have the option to rank her down. Keep in mind, rank down tickets are deceiving. They still don't get you back all of the 6 stones that you put into a champion or an awakening gem. A lot of times they don't even get you back the gold. They just get you back like the tier 2 alphas and the tier 4 and tier 5 basic catalyst, the tier 4 class catalyst, etc. that you put into champions. But they're not like a perfect fix. It's not this magic wand that you wave in front of a champion and suddenly everything you ever spent on that champion is back. It's actually far from it. So what do you think, YouTube? Do you think Kabam has no right to take away this passive stun on stun immune opponent ability, or do you think it's a bug, literally? Comment below, let me know. You know where I stand. If you ranked up Wasp, you deserve the option to rank her back down. If you like her where she is, just ignore the rank down tickets. But if you don't, you should be able to take her back. That's how I believe. It's a pro player decision after an anti-player move, and I'm sticking to it.